Dot. Yes, great. Right, I shall keep the recording going. So yes, so I'm celebrating 1 million views. That's kind of the purpose of this, but I kind of wanted to share a little bit of my journey to getting to 1 million views on YouTube, because it is a bit of a milestone for me. It represents a milestone in my business, but also just some lessons that I've learned along the way, which I wanted to share as well. So I want to kind of rewind back 10 or so years. I had recently discovered tapping, actually a bit more than that. I discovered tapping probably about 15 years ago. But then I started using it for allergy symptoms, for what else have I used it for? For monthly migraines. I was already an energy healer doing Reiki, reflexology. I was doing Indian head massage. So after 10 plus years in the corporate world, I decided to start life as a holistic therapist. And then I came across EFT, came across tapping, and I thought, wow, this is amazing. It's great for physical symptoms. And back then, I had a practice where I was helping women on their fertility journey, pre-pregnancy, during pregnancy, post-pregnancy. And I discovered tapping, and I thought, wow, this is an amazing tool. So I then trained as a practitioner, and I brought it into my in-person therapy practice. So that's kind of how I got into tapping. But then I discovered more and more ways that I could use it in my personal life. Now, my personal life at the time, I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail here, but I was going through some pretty dark times in my life, particularly my marriage. There was a lot of despair. There was a lot of, oh my gosh, really feeling the fear, worry, anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. And obviously I was a mum to 2 kind of small children at the time. So I started to use tapping into hope, tapping into the future. So that's the first video I want to share with you. So if you're kind of at this crossroads in your life where you're worried about the future, you've got anxiety, there's uncertainty going on, tapping video, first one I recommend. I'm going to share all these links after I finish this broadcast. The first one is tapping into hope for the future. So you can just search for that on my channel, tapping into hope for the future. What this is going to do is going to take you out of discouragement. It's going to take you out of that fear and anxiety, and it's going to get you into that feeling hopeful. It's that first rung of the emotional ladder. And I just kind of thought yesterday, I did a new cover banner for my free Facebook group, and I just called it, tapping to change your life one tap at a time. Transform your life one tap at a time. So I'm not expecting you to kind of like feel from despair and hopelessness to like, woohoo, yes, let's just get on that manifesting train in one round of tapping. It doesn't work that way. So the first tapping video I would recommend is tapping into the hope of the future, so that you're just feeling that hopefulness that things can get better. So that's the first one. The second one I'm going to recommend is because, as I said, at the time my children were very small and I had just started tapping. So I got my children tapping at a very early age. And the next video I'm going to recommend is if you've got younger children or nieces, nephews, godchildren, grandchildren, is tapping with children for a good night's sleep. Now, this was one of the earliest tapping videos I uploaded onto my channel, and at a time when I didn't really have any strategy for my YouTube channel. I was on this app called Periscope at the time, and I did this live stream where I was tapping with my daughter, who was 8 years old at the time. And we just tapped together for a good night's sleep. Now, if you've got children, you can tap along with them. And the video is actually called EFT Tapping with Children for Good Night's Sleep. So go and check that out. Because one of the core phrases I love the most in tapping is just I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. And with children, it could just be I love myself. I love and accept myself. And this tapping video also helps children to feel safe at nighttime, particularly, because there was a lot of disruption. There was stuff going on in their lives with, with the situation that was happening in our family at the time. They needed to feel safe and secure. So I think that is a number one message, that children can be taught at really, really early age. And I honestly to this day feel that tapping with children just gives them an amazing foundation to deal with things that could be going on for them, helping them feel secure and safe in themselves. So tapping with children, I highly, highly recommend. I don't really have that many, actually, I don't have any more tapping with children videos. A lot of mine can be adapted and you can just do your own scripts with children. But yeah, I do really recommend that one. So the next tapping video I'm going to recommend is when a little bit kind of further along now, I was kind of facing life as a single parent, just starting to grow my own business and money. It was money that was kind of my biggest worry at this time. It was about growing my business, bringing more income into my business. So I would tap a lot for money, tapping for money anxiety, tapping for money worry. But one of the things that I love to encourage my clients to do is to set income goals, to think about, what does your kind of big vision lifestyle look like? And to begin with, it may just be making enough to pay the bills, making sure that you've got enough for your lifestyle at whatever kind of level it is right now. And of course, this can change over time. So one of the first milestones I would tap on and be manifesting is tapping for 5K months in my business. I wanted to not only replace, but I wanted to exceed what I was earning in the corporate world. So 5K at that time was a stretch for me. Now, some people said 5K is just too much of a stretch. So check out my tapping into 5K months tapping video, but you can change that figure. It might just be 1,000 extra a month. It might even be 500 extra a month to begin with. But tapping into that belief and that it's possible to increase your income, because what will then happen is ideas and inspiration will start to flow. And then you can move up to 10K months. I think, what else is it? I think there's 50K months on my channel. And some people want to go straight to 50. I would recommend starting smaller and working your way up. But, 50K and beyond, absolutely. That's certainly my goal and a lot of goal of my clients. I know a lot of my clients have exceeded that already. They've been tapping for 50K months. And I've had messages say, Mel, I've been tapping with your 50K month videos for over a year now. And these things take time, by the way. This is not an overnight success story. This is like, for me, I'm still on my journey. I'm not there yet, but my journey is about changing my life one tapping video at a time. So that's what I recommend getting started with, tapping into 5K months. And again, I'll post all these links up afterwards. So again, on my business journey, my growing my own business, particularly now as I'm stepping, probably 6-7 years ago into the online business territory, I was moving out of working with people one-to-one and to moving to like doing workshops, doing online courses. And I had to let go of the fear of what other people think. So this is the next tapping video I'm going to recommend for you. It's called Tapping to Let Go of the Fear of What Others Think. Because when you're putting yourself out there, you are going to face judgment, you're going to face criticism, probably by people really close to you who are going to be thinking, what are you doing, starting out this new business venture, oh, do you think you should really do that? Don't you think you should stay, in your office job? Or do you really think that it's a good idea to put yourself out there on the internet? People are going to have an opinion, so you need to let that go. So I'd highly recommend that tapping video, tapping to let go of what others think. That is going to help you so much. I had to do so much release work with that, worrying about what other people thought. Let it go. Because they're going to have an opinion regardless. So you're going to have to let go. So I have to keep touching the screen because it keeps going dark. So I have to keep lighting this in case you're wondering why I keep touching the screen. And then I'm going to now recommend the next level of this is letting go of the fear of visibility. So if you want to create content, if you want to, do blog posts, write a book, be more visible, it's really, really difficult to begin with. When I started doing live streaming, it was the scariest thing in the world to press the broadcast button. Oh my gosh, I'd so many, I'd worry about technical difficulties, but this fear of visibility was huge. It was so, so strong. So I would have to tap on that as well. Let go of the fear of visibility. So I would recommend that tapping video as well. Letting go of the fear of visibility fast. When you let go of that fear of visibility, and plus you add that with letting go of what other people think, it doesn't matter. Things go wrong in life. Things just, you make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. Um, and it's okay. Life is about making mistakes. Life is about things not being perfect, but it's just doing it and making it better as you walk the path of your journey. So they are the 5. Now I'm going to actually recommend a couple more because I couldn't think of what 5. So I'm just going to recommend a couple more. Tapping into self-belief. That's another tapping video on my channel. When you believe in yourself, you are going to be encouraged. You are going to, it's like supercharging your inner core, your determination, that drive to move towards a big vision. Tapping into unshakable self-belief. That's the name of the tapping video. Go and check it out. And when you do this daily, it's just going to make you feel powerful. It's going to make you feel unstoppable, and it's going to help you be your own biggest cheerleader. So that's the next tapping video I'm going to recommend. So that's actually 6 I've recommended. Now, also as part of my journey, one thing that was absolutely invaluable for me was having support of mentors, working with business coaches, joining kind of groups where I had others to support me along the way. And I kind of worked with so many different mentors. I bought courses, and of course I had to tap for money the whole way because like these courses were costing a lot of money. So my money mindset tapping, I was always able to manifest the money to sign up for these courses. But in the last 3 or 4 years now, I've created a community of my own, and I have created a community which I wish that I'd had access to 10 years ago when I needed a group of people to help me along the way. A group that didn't cost a fortune, wasn't like in the thousands, because this is what I was investing at the time. I was investing in 5K coaching programs, 10K masterminds. I wish I'd had access to something that was a much more affordable price point. And this is what I've created in the Tapping Into Your Big Vision members community. So, of course, my YouTube channel has hundreds of tapping videos, all for free. And that's not going away anytime soon. I want to support people for free. I want people to have instant resources at their fingertips available so that, if you are feeling desperate, if you're feeling worried, if you need instant calm, there will be a tapping video, not just my channel, but other amazing tappers out there too. There are so many resources. I was an avid reader of personal development books. So books, YouTube videos, oh my gosh, they absolutely, they saved my life. They really just gave me so much kind of audiobooks. It's all there available, and it might not be the time for you, but if you are ready for a little extra, if you are ready for some extra support, this is where I'd love to welcome you to the Tapping Into Your Big Vision members community, where you will have access to a huge library of tapping videos. So for every tapping video I put on YouTube, there's probably another 3 or 4 that are private, that stay locked in the members vault, because these are some really specific, highly specialized tapping videos. We've got tapping to heal female money wounds. We've got tapping into your intuition, tapping into your higher self. This is a new one I just released today, actually. Tapping into support the divine mother. There is some really unusual tapping videos, and these are all at the request of my tapping community. I put it out to the community, what do you want me to create videos on? And this is where I get super specific. So I'm going to pop a link afterwards to the members community. If you want to find out more about it, there is a link. And I this is also an opportunity for you to join me live on Zoom twice a month, where you can come on the hot seat with me, you can tap with me in person. We do these around the time of the full moon and the new moon. And there is a big spiritual element to the members community as well. We have, master classes which are based around spirituality. We've got master classes coming up soon around manifesting love, healing the heart. And also my members do master classes as well. We've had Eva, who I think was on the call earlier. She's done an amazing womb healing masterclass. We've got a gut healing masterclass coming up soon with another one of our members who's a nutritionist. We've got a batch flower essence masterclass coming up soon, because our community is full of amazing people, of coaches, of healers, of people just starting out in their journey, who are growing their own businesses, who I'm supporting. And we're all there to support one another. It's an international, worldwide community of predominantly women who are at crossroads in their lives, who, we are there to provide support to one another. It's not just me doing the coaching. There are amazing people who also provide wisdom and advice in the group, because I don't know everything. So if this is kind of resonating and you'd like to know more about it, I will pop up a link. And I I would just love to, welcome you. And, and this is for anyone who's who's ready for that, who's ready to move beyond just YouTube videos and books, who's looking for a supportive community, who wants to invest in themselves, their personal development. It's always been my intention to create the most incredible personal development community, because, and I'm just going to end with this, I truly believe that tapping is one of the best personal development tools there is. No question about it, because all these topics I've just mentioned, tapping into hope for the future, having a good night's sleep, there's so much theory around it, but what tapping does, it's a physical thing. We're tapping on our meridian points. We are tapping into action, because it helps us to take action. And action is where the magic happens. Action is when we make life changes. Action is when the thought form, mixes with that creative element and then becomes a reality. You have to have the action element. Because the ideas and inspiration, that's all well and good, but you've got to kind of crystallize that through your chakras and then kind of turn it into reality. We are co-creating the next chapter, the big vision of our lives together. We are co-creators. So I hope those 5 tapping videos has helped. I'm going to run through them super quickly for you. And these are the kind of the top 5 tapping videos that helped me change my life through my journey. One is tapping into hope for the future. 2 was tapping with my children, EFT tapping with children for a good night's sleep. 3, tapping into 5K months, tapping to manifest more money in my life and my business. 4 is tapping into let go of the fear of what others think. 5 is tapping to let go of the fear of visibility fast. And the last one is tapping into unshakable self-belief. So that's what I want you to do. Go and check out those top 5 tapping videos. Make time for them in your schedule. Do some tapping every day. And and if you'd like to take this further, I'd love to welcome you to the members community. And if not, then this YouTube this YouTube channel is not going away anywhere. I'm committed to creating more content, and I love hearing from you in the comments. Just keep the comments coming. Share the videos out, because I really believe when more people are tapping, we raise the vibration on the planet. We are sending the ripple effects out to our families, our communities. So if nothing else, I would love you to share my tapping videos out. So wishing you an amazing day, everyone. Just want to say thank you to the few people who joined me today. Hello, Monique. Lovely to see you. Someone called Jason who insisted I say his name because he doesn't think I'm real. Jason. Julianne, Pragna, Sabina, Gwendolyn, lots of the members here. Lovely to see the members community here as well. Gwendolyn, Tulai, Juliet, Charolata. Thank you so much for joining me live. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go now. Go and tap and let me know in the comments, what are you tapping on? And I'll post the links to all those videos and I'll pop a link to the members community as well. So I'd love to welcome you there. Have an amazing day, everyone, and happy tapping. And thank you so much for supporting me on my journey. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.